Hello ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It is your host, the one and only one ProHenis, and today guys, I'm going to go over a top list of things that make me really angry. This isn't going to be like a top 5 list or anything because all of these things make me wicked mad and I can't really think of a certain order to put them in, so I'm just going to list off a ton of things that make me really mad. First thing that comes to mind is like really terrible drivers. Now this is something that actually happened to me today. I just dropped off my sister at a park near where I live, and when I was driving back, I accidentally forgot to get in the right lane when I arrived at a stoplight. So what I had to do is I had to quickly turn to the right a little bit in order to get into the lane, and the person in front of me left like a car width of space in front of him between him and the other car, and so my butt end was still sticking in the left lane a little bit, and people were getting annoyed at me when all the guy had to do in front of me was just scoot forward a little bit. This makes me so mad. The people that are just so oblivious when it comes to driving, oh, like you just want to walk up to their window and just look at them, and they probably just have the most dull look on their face, like they're probably drooling. Like literally, those are the same stupid people that would fall for the joke like, hey, when was the War of 1812? You know, like those are the kinds of people that are just so stupid and they make me so mad. The second thing that makes me angry is kind of a universal thing. I know a lot of people get mad at this and it's gonna seem kind of generic and weird, but when someone like pushes me or hurts me in a way that I'm not expecting. So if someone like accidentally bumps into me or something like that and then they brush it off like it's nothing, but I'm like seriously hurt and they're like laughing it off like, nah, you're fine, right? And my blood just starts to boil when stuff like this happens. I get so mad. A quick example of this actually, when I was at work over the summer, I worked with this guy who just drove me insane. He was just so annoying, never really did a lot of work, and was just such an evil person. So anyways, I'm helping him move these giant wooden boxes on wheels, and we thought it would be a good idea. Hey, I'm gonna hop in one and you kind of roll me around. And at this time I wasn't really thinking about it, I didn't trust him or whatever. It just seemed like a fun, innocent thing to do, so I was like, you know what, sure, whatever. So I get in, I step inside the box, and I'm just about to start sitting down, but he starts pushing it forward as hard as he can before I sit down. So when he starts pushing it, I fall back and my back scrapes up against this unpolished, unsanded piece of wood and scratches up my back. And I get up and I was like, dude, that really hurt. And he was like, and I'm telling you guys, that made me so mad. I wanted to just square him right in the face. I mean, that sort of thing just makes me so angry when people do that. Another thing that makes me super mad is when something isn't organized. You guys can't really see the workspace that I have here in front of me, my desk, my room, my logger at school, just everything that I do is super organized. And when something's out of place, like it's this little twitch I get and it just makes me so uncomfortable. Some people call that OCD, some people call that perfectionist. I wouldn't really call myself a perfectionist. I just really like things to be symmetrical and even, and when something's out of place, it just really bothers me. So I can't really relate to all the kids' stories who say like, oh, I really hate it when my mom tells me to clean up my room all the time, because I never have that issue. My room is spotless. Like it's literally so clean all the time. My sister has this issue of leaving clothes all over the place. She's got stuff on her desk. I mean, everything for me is organized and I love it. That's how I love it. That creates a perfect world. Organization is a beautiful thing. So if you guys aren't organized, just be organized. So if I ever meet you in real life, which I really hope I do, I don't make judgments on you and think, oh, you're unorganized. Just please, so we can be friends. That's all I want to do is just be friends with you. Another thing that I just thought of that makes me super angry is choking a nuclear. Now, as you guys know, I've actually posted quite a few nuclear gameplays here on my channel recently, and that's because I've been grinding for a lot of nuclear gameplays. That first nuclear gameplay that you guys saw with me using the Scorpion on Nuketown, after I got that and I got such positive feedback from you guys, I was like, oh my god, I gotta grind for more gameplays so I can bring you guys more nuclears. I kid you not, I played Black Ops 2 for 2.5 hours and choked 7 nuclears. I went on 7 25 gun streaks and either the game ended or I got killed. It was the most aggravating thing. The one that just eats me alive is I was actually on a 28 gun streak playing on the map Plaza, and this kid spawns right behind me, immediately pulls out his hunter-killer drone and spikes me from like 30 feet away. Now, I couldn't really scream out loud because my family was sleeping, but I was just furiated. Like in my head, I was screaming. Like I opened my mouth so wide like I was gonna actually scream, and I didn't actually scream because I knew that I would wake up all my family and then they would be mad and then that would make me even more mad, and it was just, oh, it would just be terrible. This next thing I'm sure all of you guys can relate to. When someone leaves like 1/3 of a centimeter of milk left in the carton, puts it back in the fridge, and then their excuse is, oh, there was still milk left in there, so I don't have to throw it out. I don't think I piss 1/3 of a centimeter worth of liquid when I go to the bathroom. I know I definitely don't. I don't think there's 1/3 of a centimeter worth of liquid in my mouth right now of saliva. Just drink it. If it's there, just drink it. So just either finish it or pour it out. I don't care. Just don't leave it in there so then I don't have to go and open up another bottle and recycle that other one. Another thing that just really absolutely annoys me is, you know, when you guys get those packages that are made out of like that military grade plastic that you've got to use like 3 million pairs of scissors to open up? I've literally broken pairs of scissors trying to open up that thick type of plastic. You know, you get like a container worth of pens in it or just something like that. It's just so aggravating. Like sometimes I go to open those up and I'm thinking, how does an 84-year-old woman with arthritis open this up? The easy answer is she doesn't, because it's impossible for me to open. And I'm 17 years old. It amazes me that people still do this, that companies still package their materials in packaging like this. It just goes to show that the people who manufacture and decide that this is a good idea have never actually opened up their own product. Because it only takes one opening of something like this to realize, man, that is a stupid idea to package our stuff in that. So please, if any of you run a large company, which that would actually be kind of cool if anyone watches my videos that runs a large company, but please, if you do, don't use that plastic. You guys all know what I'm talking about. Just please don't use it. This one really gets on my nerves, and it kind of connects back to that one that I was talking about when someone hurts me unknowingly. It's when I'm really angry or I'm really mad and your parents or your friends will tell you like, hey, calm down, or oh, take a rest a little bit. When someone says that to me, I'm like, grease up, man, swing first. I'm just like, just come at me, because I am just so fiery mad. When someone tells you to calm down when you're mad, never a good idea. Do not tell your friend to calm down when they're mad. Just slowly walk away and say, all right, man, you know what? I know that you're angry. Just go blow off some steam. But do not tell them to calm down, because that results in the opposite. They will get even madder. This next one actually relates to all of you who go to school, and I'm sure a lot of you have a classmate that you can relate this to. Someone who walks incredibly slowly in the hallway. There was this girl who graduated last year from my school. She walked so slow, consistently, so I would remember like, oh, that's the slow walker, can't get stuck behind her if I'm late to class. She literally walks around like she owns the place and walks at literally 0.6 miles per hour when I'm trying to rush to class. And of course, every time I get stuck behind her, it's when I'm already like 30 seconds late to class. It's like, just pick up your pace a little bit. If you don't want to be here, then just don't be here. Why do you go to school? Just leave. Just literally leave. Don't waste my time. Just leave. This is the last one I'm going to share for right now, because I can tell I'm actually getting pretty mad making this video. The last thing that just really angers me is when the Wi-Fi connection goes out on my phone. This happens to me all the time. Like when I'm downstairs, I'll be trying to watch a YouTube video or whatever. I'll get like 30 seconds in and I'm literally watching on like the lowest quality possible, like 240p or 360p, and I'll be 30 seconds into the video and it'll say buffering. And this only happens because there's just one floor in between me and my router, because my router's upstairs. I'm telling you, like, whatever Wi-Fi adapter Apple has built into their mobile devices, it is trash. Especially the one on iPhones. I find the one on my iPad is a little bit better, but please, Apple, if you're gonna put a Wi-Fi adapter in your phone, at least make it usable, because this is just ridiculous. So anyways, guys, hopefully you all did enjoy this rant, anger video. Really hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please be sure to smack that like button. It really does help my channel grow. And be sure to tell me down below what really makes you guys angry, because I'll be interested to hear what you guys have to say. I'm sure a lot of you guys have overlap with things I said, and I'm sure you guys will have new things to share as well. But anyways, guys, that is all. If you watched this entire video, be sure to comment down below, hashtag things that make me angry. But anyways, guys, that is all. Until next time, everybody, keep gaming, and as always, stay cool. Adios.